Welcome to Live from the Rug Shop. I'm your host, Michael Manoukian of Manoukian Brothers Oriental Rugs in Arlington, Virginia. Tonight's special guest playing on a beautiful Egyptian Sultanabad carpet, which is appropriate because the name of the band is Cairo Fred from Washington, D.C., playing some alternative pop. And they're presenting their new album, Freedom Street. You can find them online, cairofred.com. If you like the music, check out their album, buy it, buy their samples, individual songs. And without further ado, let's welcome Cairo Fred to take off on a magical musical carpet ride.
Hello, everybody. Cairo Fred says hello. We are so happy to be emerging from this tough year, and we hope you enjoy our music.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got a Jones for you. Got a Jones for you. Got a Jones for you.
This love is some addiction. I'm strung out over you. This love is crucifixion. I feel the nails go through my open fleshy heart, and I'm howling on the hill. That's the way I feel. That's what I call a Jones.
Got a Jones for you.
I could fill my veins with you.
Don't know what to do.
And I would use you if I could.
Got a Jones for you. A Jones for you. Got a Jones for you.
Who needs stars at nighttime? My sky's on fire tonight. You are my constellation. I'm squinting in the light. Is there a cure for bliss? Some sort of vaccine or encounter groups for bliss? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I call a Jones.
Got a Jones for you.
I could fill my veins with you.
Don't know what to do.
I would use you if I could. Should I look back and say I was blind, but now I see this disease stays forever with me. We meet like movie actors, screen kiss in the rain. Well, is it real or am I playing mental games, or will this moment last? Why does it have to blink and flicker out so fast? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I call a Jones.
Got a Jones for you.
I could fill my veins with you.
Don't know what to do.
I would use you if I could.
For you.
I've got a Jones. Got a Jones for you. I've got a Jones. I got a Jones for you. Thank you very much. One of the things that is great about songwriting is that there are stories that come and go and feed them and are the inspiration. The next song has a really personal attachment for me. Many years ago, a good friend of mine was as brilliant as he was tragic. And, he took his drinks a little early in the day and kept going. And One time, I was having a weekend with him, and I was awakened by the sound early in the morning, very early in the morning, of a violin. I look out the window. There's my friend playing a violin on the refuse heap at the end of the garden, and a bunch of beer cans at his feet. He had got his day started. And that image never left me, so this is that song. My friend loves his violin, the wooden warmth beneath his skin, counts the cold ones at his feet, enough to last the night at least. Empty bottles in a pile, the world against the world outside, and he's got no worries. There's my friend again, face down on the ground. He's tasting blood and rain, 'cause he can't stop falling. Daylight comes to everyone, but my friend's night is never done. Women come and women go, in a gurgling human flow. Empty bottles in a pile, a wall against the world outside, and he's got no worries. There's my friend again, face down on the ground, tasting blood and rain, 'cause he can't stop falling. No, he can't stop falling, not a hole to crawl in, and his world is spinning round. Well, the bars stop pouring, but my friend keeps on going. My friend keeps on falling down. There's my friend again, face down on the ground. He's tasting blood and rain, 'cause he can't stop falling. No, he can't stop falling. Now the bar is pouring, and he keeps on trimming down. Day is dawning, he's comatose by morning, and he can't stop falling down. Falling down, he's falling down. I can see the arc, he's just falling down. Falling down, down, falling down. Love you, Michael. Well, that song was called Falling, if you hadn't guessed it already. So, speaking of stories, this one couldn't be more personal if it tried. I have a very, very nightmarish little early childhood memory, and I just decided just to try it out, and the lyrics just kept writing themselves. And this song is called Family. So, you know, personal always works because it comes straight from the heart and straight from experience. Now, that's just the lyrical side of this song. Songs have different stories from the musicians, too. There are stories that are in their heads while they're coming up with what they have to do. John Dawson, our bass player, has a story, too, of how he came into this song. John, you want to take it?
First of all, I want to say that this is one of the songs that musically comes out of Brad's interest in alternate tunings for the guitar. So this song features one of those tunings. And as we were developing the arrangement for the song, Brad said that he wanted a bass solo in this song. And you'll hear that the nature of the music didn't really suggest a virtuoso approach. And Desson's lyric also suggested maybe a special approach to the solo. So we discovered that a melody from the Catholic Mass that I was familiar with from having worked in the Catholic Church for many years actually worked perfectly over Brad's chord changes. So those Catholics in our audience will recognize this Our Father melody that is the basis of the bass solo.
That's my Uncle Jimmy. When the liquor goes to his head, now he's talking about the beating he'll give me if that bastard don't go to bed. Family, nothing so serious as family, nothing so serious as family.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I see silhouettes. The kitchen knife slides across the floor. Now I see his hands around my mama's neck, holding like he'll never let go. Mama's choking and she's fighting to breathe. Nothing so serious as family. Nothing on to family. Family, family. Nothing so serious as family. Family, family. Nothing so serious as family. Family, family. Nothing so serious as family.
So this next song, I want Brad to say a few words about it because it's close to home.
Well, it is close to home. This is a song titled In the District of Columbia. Most of us are from D.C. I was born in D.C. And while Desson and I usually write together, we have on occasion collaborated with our missing guitar player, Andris. We've recently collaborated with our wonderful bass player, John. And for the first time, we have collaborated with a writer outside of the immediate Cairo Fred family. So if you know Grayson Heck, please give him a shout out because this is a Grayson Heck Thompson tune. I mean, how can you beat that?
This is the District of Columbia.
In the District of Columbia, there's a million stories told. Beautiful, too much uglier. This one is my own. I was living undercover, dreaming of a better time. I was 6 feet under, guaranteed to lose my mind. That's when I took a leap of faith into your heart with a kiss in the dark. In the District of Columbia, there's a million stories told. Beautiful, too much uglier, but this one is my own. I think about the places you and me we used to go. This town has been through changes, but this is what I'll always know. It's the good things that you keep, the people you're with, the stories you live. In the District of Columbia, there's a million stories told. Beautiful, too much uglier, but this one is my own. Every pleasure that I've ever had, and every sadness that set me back, it happened in this town. Well, it happened right here. Yes, it happened right here. Well, it happened right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a million stories told, from beautiful to much uglier, but this one is my own. In the District of Columbia, there's a million stories told, from beautiful to much uglier, but this one is my own. In the District of Columbia, there's a million stories told. There's beautiful, too much uglier. But this one is my own. This one is my own.
I grew up in England. I'm a big fan of Monty Python. And one of my favorite sketches is two housewives are in a laundrette. And one of them is called Mrs. Premise, and the other one's called Mrs. Conclusion. And they suddenly, out of nowhere, just start talking about Jean-Paul Sartre. Just casually, and they just casually reference his philosophical tracts. And they go on a boat to go find him. Anyway, the absurdity of Jean-Paul Sartre as housewife banter in a laundrette just stuck with me. And I was reading about Albert Camus and Jean-Paul Sartre, and two great philosophers, and I read that they had a rift, and I thought, let's put this all together in a song. And this song is called Bird Descending.
Jean-Paul, I'm talking to you. You can put your pipe down too. This thing between us has reached a point of existential search and destroy. You played me for a fool, or my name ain't Albert Camus. Let's talk this out man to man, as only philosophers can. Let me tell you about a bird descending, that became the final word, the perfect ending. We were the cock of the walk. Everybody came to hear us talk. Our debates on Kierkegaard were the buzz of the boulevard. The best of all for me was our camaraderie. Shared checks and cigarettes, time never better spent. And every day, out of my eye, I saw a bird in my eye. To me it seemed that bird was you, sweet bird of truth. When I won the Nobel Prize, I saw the change in your eyes. Bitterness had settled in. I was just the dirty Algerian. You called me a poser prig, and I called you a bourgeois pig. You stormed right out the door. I knew this was war. Then like a dream out of the sky, I saw a bird descending out of the blue, out of the sky. I saw a turd descending down, 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 down.
nothing wise to say. With bird shit stains on your beret. Jean-Paul Sartre walked away. I never saw the man again. Adieu, Mr. Jean-Paul Sartre. You existential non-starter. Simone de Beauvoir's lesser partner. Worthless, worthless, worthless little farter. Bird descending. Perfect ending. Hey, you know, Jean-Paul, I heard that there is a sale on black berets right now. I think it's in a store on the Champs-Élysées, or is it close to the Musée d'Orsay? Je ne sais. I get my locations mixed up. You know, Jean-Paul, don't feel bad. Bird shit happens to anybody. Oh wait, it only happened to you. Bird descending, a perfect ending. Bird descending, down, 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 down. John, don't go away. Will I see you at the Absinthe Parlor? That was our usual hangout. Jean-Paul, where are you going? Well, I'll save a place for you. We have so much philosophy we could still do. Bird shit, is it a symbol of freedom lost or freedom gained? How do you clean a black beret? Wait, Jean-Paul, wait. He's going. Okay, bird descending. This is a true story. I want to introduce the members of the band. Mr. Buddy Griffin on pedal steel. He is a legend, and we love to have pedal steel in songs that we love country, but we love to have pedal steel appear in other songs, and it has become part of the Cairo Fred sound, so he's an integral member of our family. Behind me is Mr. John Dawson, our bass player, who has been our bass man for forever, and he's our foundation. And over here is my partner, Bradford Heck. We have been writing songs together for many presidents. The first song we wrote, Bush was president, and I'm not talking about W. It was a while back. That was a song called Raincoat. So this song is called What'll I Do? And have you got anything to say about it?
Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I confess I think of you more than I've wanted to. Even after all this time, you got the front seat in my mind. I think you wanted to. Going outside of you and catch myself wondering what could have happened, what might have been, what might have been. What'll I do? What'll I do? Left me for the other guy. Thinking of you, thinking about just turns to blue. There's no answer to for mine, like they did so many times. Do you get lonely too, thinking of me, you blue? Catch yourself wondering what could have happened, what might have been, what might have been. What'll I do now you've left me for the other guy? Thinking of you, my coat just turns to blue. There's no answer to the question, what'll I do? What'll I do now you've left me for the other guy? Thinking of you, my coat just turns to blue. There's no answer to the question, what'll I do? Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is our final song. If London ever hosts the Olympics again, consider this song. I count the days just like a prisoner, mental notches on the wall. It don't make the days go faster, it don't speed the time at all. A fabulous town, bringing me down. Only in London town. I'm on the tube just looking at people, Camden town to Waterloo. I'm tired of searching strangers' faces. When will you get on that plane? Fabulous town is bringing me down. Lonely in London town. Are you ready for London? 'Cause London is ready for you. Are you ready for London? God knows that I'm ready too. The nights are rolling, dragging places. Rolling nights are hauling balls and chains. I'm tired of watching strangers' faces. When will you get on that plane?